Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Bhagavadgita, chapter 2, verse 40. Neha vikramana sosti pratyavayo na vidyate svalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Lord Krishna is explaining Nishkama Karma Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. What? Neha vikramana sosti. Abhikrama means works, endeavor. Na means there is no. Here, in this yoga, which yoga? Buddhi yoga. Nishkama Karma Yoga. Or working in Krishna consciousness. Any work done in Krishna consciousness, there is no loss. Neha vikrama nasosti. There is no nas, there is no loss, there is no loss. Pratyavayo na vidyate. Pratyavayo. Any adverse effect na vidyate is also not there. So, he is telling the people who work in Buddhi Yoga, the people who work in Krishna consciousness, number one, there is no loss. Number two, there is no adverse effect. Svalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Svalpa, little. You are not required to do very big works. Start with a one step. A marathon race of 42 kilometers also starts with one step only, one step. You want to walk 100 kilometers, then also you will start with one step only. So, let that one step be today only. Let us start to work in Krishna consciousness. Now, just now onwards. Lord Krishna is advising, you work in Krishna consciousness, then Svalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Trayate means it will save you, it will release you, it will protect you. From where? Mahato bhayat. Bhaya means danger, bhaya means fear, mahat means big. It will save you from great dangers. From great dangers. Neha vikramana sosti pratyavayo na vidyate svalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. So what is the meaning of this particular verse? In the endeavor of Krishna consciousness, number one, there is no loss. Number two, there is no adverse effect. Number three, even little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous fears. This is the assurance given by Lord Krishna in this particular verse. Now let us analyze. Point number one. Work is worship. That work, when you do in Krishna consciousness, it becomes the highest transcendental quality. One, you are working from morning to evening. Some or other work we do. Why should not we develop the habit of working in Krishna consciousness? Eating, Krishnarpanam. Drinking, Krishnarpanam. Working in the office, Krishnarpanam. Taking bath, Krishnarpanam. All activities, going to sleep, Krishnarpanam. Then you will have the highest transcendental qualities. As I told in the previous verse, Lord Krishna promised there will be no bondage also. With every work leads to bondage. But work done in Krishna consciousness, there is no bondage. So the first point to learn in today's verse is, let each work be done in Krishna consciousness and it will have the highest transcendental quality and no bondage. 2. In the material world, let us take the example of planting a seed. Crops, whether it is rice or wheat or any crop, vegetables growing on the field. What do we do? First we till the land or plow the land, water the land, plant the seeds, then they sprout, then you protect from the animals, then they become big, then you pluck the fruits, then there is harvesting. So many processes are there. Process 1, process 2, process 3 and so on. Let us assume you have plowed the land, planted the seeds. From there you stop it totally. No watering, no harvesting. Will you get the fruits? No. Whatever you have invested, you have lost. You have lost. So in the material world, any work left in the middle, it will not give you the results. Say you are preparing for an examination. Thoroughly you have studied, but did not appear the examination. Will you get the degree? No. You have lost it. So what is the conclusion? In the material world, any work left in the middle will have no value. Rather, in some contracts, if you live in the middle, you have to pay damages also. Liquidated damages, they say. Now you come to the spiritual world. That is Krishna consciousness. First, it is already promised, there is no loss, there is no adverse effect. Rather, it will benefit you. Rather, it will. So, even if you live in the middle, there is no loss for all the works done in Krishna consciousness. Whatever you have done, you will get the benefit from it. Next question, the most important point is death. Again, I am repeating. The most important point is death. This is the biggest fear in the minds of all human beings. By human beings, animals also. Run after a dog with a stick, it will run away to save its life. The biggest fear is protection of the body, protection from the death. This verse says, Trayate mahato bhayat. You will even be protected from the death also. Say you have earned 100 crores rupees. Say you have got 20 flats. Say you have got 100 relatives. Say you have got 500 friends. Say you are a chief minister. Say you are a prime minister. Say you are president of America. All these are materialistic qualities. The position, the wealth, the family, the relations, materialistic qualities only. Once you die, all these relations come to an end. No more you are the owner of that property. No more you are the president of America. No more that wealth. So, at the time of death, all our materialistic acquisitions comes to an end. Come to the spiritual side. Whatever religious works you have done, whatever dharma works you have done, whatever dharma you have established in your life, continues in the next life also. We will discuss this, repeat again in chapter 6, verse 40 and 41. Lord Krishna clearly promised, Suchinam Srimatangehe Yoga Brashto Vijayate. Any person who starts on the transcendental activities in Krishna consciousness, if he has done 5, in the next birth he will start from 6 only. He is not required to come back to 1. Whereas material acquisitions, again in the next birth, you have to start from 0 only. But in spiritual activities, Lord Krishna promises through this particular verse and also through chapter 6, verse 40 and 41, you will start from there where you have left in the previous birth. Because according to Sankhya philosophy, there is no death, we are eternal, we continuously exist. Only we change the bodies. So all good works we have done in Krishna consciousness, in Buddha Yoga, will continue in our next life also. There will not be any loss. Further, another danger I would like to discuss. Very serious point. In our day-to-day life, we continuously see human beings and animals. Whether you call it a cat, a dog, a tiger, cow, any animals. We see it, this Srishti. In this life, we see, according to the philosophy, according to the scriptures, 84 lakhs yonis are there. Birds, animals, trees. This jiva has to make its journey in 84 lakhs to come back to this human form. There is no certainty that you will get the human form again in the next birth. That is the biggest danger which Lord Krishna is indicating in this particular verse. If you got the human form this birth and you are not evolving yourself, you are not developing your consciousness, you are not working in Krishna consciousness, you are behaving like an animal. Animals eat, we are eating. Animals sleep, we are sleeping. We restrict ourselves to this material body, physical body, and the 5 senses only. We never thought of the intellectuality, we never thought of the soul, we never thought of Atma, we never thought of evolvement to the higher situations. That is body level, mind level, intellectual level, Atma level, we never thought of. Why should we deserve a human birth to the next life? Why the God will give you? Nature will not allow you to be a human being again. To be a human being again, use your intellectuality, work in Buddhi Yoga. That's this point is telling. This verse is telling. So there are two Mahatobhaya. One is death. Whether there will be carry forward or not, the assurance is yes, there will be carry forward. Second, whether there will be human form of birth in the next birth or not, yes. Till liberation, till salvation, the people who are working in Krishna consciousness need not take birth as animals or birds or trees again. They are not required to rotate, move in all the 84 lakhs units, lives, yonis. They can take birth in a human form. Here, I will discuss from Kathopanishad and Kenopanishad. Kenopanishad. O human being, the human birth is rare opportunity. If you do not utilize it to achieve your goal, you will suffer great ruin. Again, in Kathopanishad it is stated, if you do not strive for God realization in this life, you will continue to rotate in 84 lakh species of life for many births. God has given us the human form. God has given us the Amrit, nectar of Gita, Bhagavadgita. Let us read each verse. There are 574 instructions by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Let us read each verse. Let us understand his instructions. Let us work from today in Krishna consciousness. Let all our five senses work for Krishna consciousness. So, as Lord Vivekananda stated, arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. What is the goal? Salvation. What is the goal? Liberation. The way a stone falling from a mountain catches momentum and velocity as it falls down, 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 down. In the same manner, every work in spiritual world should catch the momentum till we reach the liberation and the goal. Let us have two fears from today. One, death. Two, assurance in the next birth as a human form. These two things are possible only then when we work in Krishna consciousness. We will not work like animals. We will not work with only five senses. Let us use all the five senses for the development of Krishna consciousness so that we will evolve and have a better life, better birth in the next one. Which God, Lord Krishna has assured in this particular verse. To repeat, Swalpamapesya dharmasya trayate mahato bhaya. Even small endeavor in this particular life, trayate, will protect you, will save you, mahato bhaya, from great dangers. This is my humble request to all devotees, to all listeners, to work in Krishna consciousness and enjoy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.